you saw someone. Contact infantry. He's down.
Sit the fuck down, bitch.
Watching the back door.
So yeah, it's not DayZ. It's a mod for Arma 3 called Breaking Point, and I'm really enjoying the fuck out of it. So I'm going to make some basic comparisons between the mod, the Breaking Point mod, and DayZ StandAlone. Now, I played a lot of StandAlone. I didn't play so much of the Arma 2 mod, so I can't really give any comparisons to that, although from what I played of it, it feels very similar. The first thing I wanted to go into really is how polished it is for a mod. It's insanely well done, and everything about it feels solid. And it begs the question, why did Dean Hall and Bohemia decide to do StandAlone in a new engine? It doesn't make much sense. I mean, this engine, the Arma 3 engine's fantastic anyway. It's got great sound, great ballistics, the graphics are amazing. And yeah, it's a lot less buggy. Even Melee, for example, Melee is not buggy like it is in StandAlone. And they don't just add content in willy-nilly. But the thing is, right, Breaking Point had a bad developers in Arma 2 as far as I'm aware from what I've read on the forums and such. There was bad developers for Breaking Point. But apparently that's all changed for the Arma 3 version of Breaking Point. And in my clips below, you'll see that it's fun, it's fast, the zombies are much more of a threat than in StandAlone. There's a few issues though, like looting enemy players' bags, for example, is hit and miss, to say the least. And inventory management itself is very, very good. Loot spawns very, very good. And the whole thing, the whole package itself is enjoyable and interesting. And it makes a change. You know, I haven't had this much fun playing a mod in a while. I've also just started a series on Outer Life as well, which is also thoroughly enjoyable. Another thing I have to commend them for on Breaking Point is the frames per second. It's amazing how well they've managed to make it run compared to, say, StandAlone. That kind of, it runs like shit most of the time, especially in bigger cities. I mean, I love DayZ StandAlone, don't get me wrong. There's just so much wrong with it. The ballistics on the game are ridiculous. They're stupid. A gun will shoot different. It'll hit once at the target and you'll aim in the exact same place and you'll miss. And it's ridiculous. The ballistics in this don't suffer the same fate, which is awesome. Yeah, I am so happy with this mod. I'm really, really surprised. Even the loot system's better. You've got bags that contain items just like before. With you know, the DayZ 2 with the Arma 2 DayZ mod. They're basically like sort of small little, like a weapon. If you put a weapon on the ground and put the weapon down, and the clips will appear as little sort of boxes of ammo next to it. It's not like walking around in StandAlone where you find like a single item on the floor and it can be easy to miss. In this game, looting feels rewarding, it feels enjoyable, and I'm really, really surprised at how good a job they've done with that. I'm really surprised at the whole package, to be honest, because when I first started playing it, I thought, no, this is going to be shit, it's going to be buggy as fuck, and it really isn't. Also, the map itself, Altis lends itself well to DayZ. It doesn't have all the forest cover, which changes the gameplay up immeasurably. And the map itself, you know, it's open, it's sort of deserty in places. The urban areas are far more interesting than Chernobyl, in my opinion. And I've had some great firefights there. And the military bases in this, if you thought that like Northwest Airfield, Northeast Airfield, whatever, you thought that they were busy in StandAlone or Balota or Electro. This game takes it to a whole new level. Like the first military base just north of Pyrgos is insanely full all the time. Me and my friend Dagger, I'm playing with in this series, we go up there a couple of times to get weapons and you know, just get supplies and get stocked up and get out of there. And we wanted to go and explore the map. Every time we were there, we were engaged upon or ambushed by someone, and it was just intense as hell. There are a few things I found a bit finicky though, like I was once shot with a sniper rifle and the initial shot didn't drop me, but as soon as I moved behind cover I just randomly died. There was no bleeding indicator or anything like that. There are a few criticisms I have though, and one of the major ones is the availability of weapons. Good military end hardware seems to be available quite readily, and you know, you never bump into anyone that doesn't have a weapon. And that KOS mentality, it's still there. I mean, I played for probably 10, 12 hours over 2 days, and everybody I met, bar one, tried to kill me on sight. And the thing is, as well, is the guy that I met, like, he joined the community that I play with on TeamSpeak pretty much straight away as soon as we met. Now, if only other people in this mod were actually like that, but that KOS mentality is still there. So if you're looking for a difference on that front, don't, because it just isn't there. So yeah, overall comparisons between StandAlone and the mod. Well, the mod's more polished. Arma 3 is a better game engine. There's no doubt about that. It's still buggy, still finicky. I mean, there's a clip in the video where I get pushed out of a wall by a zombie and die after taking out 2 guys, but at the time I just kind of laughed about it. So yeah, in my opinion, if you've got Arma 3 and you haven't played this and you're a DayZ fan, you should try it out. And if you don't have Arma 3 but you're a DayZ fan, I would still recommend picking it up and trying it out. There's a lot of stuff in there that isn't in StandAlone, like tents, vehicles, and vehicles are rare, so you have to work hard to get one. So yeah, my verdict is try this out if you haven't already. It's awesome fun. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to smash that like button to pieces. SnooPSton, signing off.